Hello and welcome to an album a day, day 309, going through my vinyl collection one at a time, down to the last vinyl, the one I would have done yesterday had I not found a Halloween related release to share with you guys yesterday. There is more on the way. In fact, I just happened to, last night, I had a few minutes, and I thought, I haven't looked at my kind of dream list on eBay in a while, because every once in a while you find a really good deal. And I have one that I'd put on there that I thought, boy, this would be great to own on vinyl, and have not found for a price under $65 in really good shape. And in fact, Discogs only has two available, period, in vinyl. One is 65, the other one is 79. I happened to see on eBay an auction for $10 for not only the album I was looking for, but also, which is the band's third album, but also a good copy of the band's first album on vinyl as well, both together for $10 in the States, under $5 shipping. And I thought, I can't be seeing this. But sometimes people don't know what they have. Sometimes they don't care. They just want to get rid of stuff. They don't want to just give it away, and I don't blame anyone for that. But they also aren't going to I'm going to try and maximize every dollar I get out of everything. I've got a ton of stuff. I'm just going to post it. Maybe I'll sell through it quickly and make a few bucks along the way. And that's fine too. I definitely appreciate those auctions. So double checked, triple checked it, quadruple checked it, because I thought this has to be the CDs, but the pictures had the vinyl and everything. So of course, jumped on that, saved a ton of money. They're both in very good plus shape, which, is subjective. There's no finite science for record grading, but we'll see. And they're in the United States, so it shouldn't take too long to get here. I'm very excited about that. But today I have something else to share with you. This is a recent find that I was really surprised to locate. This is a more recent issue, and I say more recent compared to the other Purple Records issues. This comes from 1981. This is the most recent 45 I can find in the collection. This comes from a series called Do You Remember? And of course, we are talking about bringing back Child in Time and Woman from Tokyo. This is in really good shape, guys. A little bit of fraying, but not much. A little bit of bends, of course. You're going to have that. You're going to have a little bit of ring wear on a 45 sleeve. Unbelievable to find something in this condition for like $10. And on the back, you have the list of all the other 45s that are in that series, which is really cool. I was so excited when I saw this because it was really unexpected. I had it on my list. It was one of the ones I didn't have, and I thought, I'm just going to do a search and see what I can find. Found a great deal on it, not local, but in the United States. So the shipping was low. Record was, I think, 12 is what I paid for it. But it's in, just pristine condition too. And the vinyl is without a scratch, without a fray, without anything. It's absolutely beautiful. Label in perfect condition, except for just a little bit of wear on the inside. Come on, it's from 1981. What do you expect? This is a pretty amazing find for that time. Even in the run out, I don't know if you can see it, but even in the run out, like you can read that so crystal clear. So I was really excited to get this one. There are, there's one more, two more that I don't have in my Purple Records 45 collection. One of them is a maxi single though. So as far as like actual 7-inch singles, there's only one that I do not have. And that is pretty cool, I have to say. Now, I do get really excited thinking that I've completed little mini collections of Purple Records within my collection of Deep Purple, within my collection of vinyl. And then I find, oh, there's a 9 LP set from Made in Japan that came out, and there's this and there's that. So far, I have not found any other 45s that existed that I do not own, condition notwithstanding, jacket notwithstanding, because a lot of them I don't have jackets for, so I'm looking for better quality copies. But yeah, there's only one more that I don't have, so I'm on the hunt, as they say, for that one in particular. We'll see if I find a good deal on it. Unfortunately, the majority of these come from Europe, and you're paying anywhere between $14 and $20 or more just to ship it. And then you hope it is packed well and in good shape. You don't find out for a month whether what you actually have is in good condition or not. So it's kind of a risky thing. Most of the sellers are pretty good about it. Fortunately, the mailbox that I have now does not have the same problem that my mailbox in Vegas had, where they would stuff even the little 45 box in there and then it would inevitably break. So as we know from my Roger Glover 45 of John Lawton's song. Yeah, so really exciting stuff. I'm happy to do that. Tomorrow, we will start digging into my CD collection. I don't have a huge collection, but I do have some. Have purchased a couple of CDs in the last few months, only because I want to go over them on the Haskincast podcast. I want to do a review of those albums. Having the vinyl, I don't have a preamp for my record player, so the signal is very weak going to my mixer. If I boost it in the mixer, I get a lot of hiss and extra noise, so it's not really worth broadcasting quality. And we lie where we lie. So I hope you guys all had a great Halloween, and we will see you in the next episode tomorrow. Cheers.